What's up, you guys? And happy fucking Taco Tuesday. Today has been a really interesting and weird day. Um, I came across a lot of things that I needed to find out today, and it was kind of a little unsettling, just a little bit. But there's things that needed to happen today that happened today, and I don't know where I'm at, like mentally yet about everything. I'm still processing a couple of things. And things didn't actually play out today the way they were supposed to, which is really interesting too. I kind of shut down after I got a lot of information that I needed. A couple of things made me frustrated, and I found out something a little more eerie and making me concerned about my health today. That was kind of just like, wow, it's happening. And I'll touch on that real fast. Um, 2 years ago, almost 2 years to be exact, actually, I got a really bad infection, and it almost cost me my life, you know. But while I was in the hospital, I had to take none of the antibiotics were working. So then they had to do extreme measures, and I had to sign this crazy waiver and everything. It was a big ordeal, and this craziness. I didn't go into too much because it's so emotional. I had to take something that was normally not taken for this infection because they didn't know, they couldn't identify it, and nothing was working, and literally it was detrimental to my survival at this point. So I agreed to it, and there's a lot of side effects that happened, and in the last 2 years, some of those side effects happened, some didn't. But today, I had to come to the realization of one of them is actually happening, and it's accelerating. And it's put me in this weird place of like, wow, here we're going to go through this. And I don't know what the outcome is going to be yet because yeah, it's happening. Normally, I take things with this with a grain of salt and get through it, but this one is really going to change what I look like. And I don't want to get too more into it until I process it, and then I'll do a video on it. But that is sitting very heavily on on me, especially as the person that I am. It's kind of creepy and hard to kind of process too. I know I have a long road ahead for that one, and now I'm thinking, like, oh, what else is going to pop up now? Because this is something that one of the side effects I didn't want to happen. And with eating Gore creepy for weeks now, I thought I was going crazy. I thought I was like, oh my gosh, it's like, no, I'm tripping. No, this is not happening. And then today, it sunk in, and then I saw more of what was happening. I was like, oh no, it is happening, and I'm not crazy. And wow, I can't believe I'm gonna be here now. This is a whole nother set of shit that I gotta deal with. Um, and it's with everything that's going on. It's a little frightening actually, and it's a big shot at who I am as a person. Kind of, it's weird. And yeah, after I finish processing, you guys, and yeah, I'll let you guys know what it is and talk more about it and post the progress of what's going to happen with that too, because that's also interesting. Um, and as I'm going through all these things, and I have to relive that situation too of being sick and my fear, I'm always in constant fear of being sick again and almost losing my life, And I've been close to it, not too long after that, I came really close to doing it again. So every time I'm sick or anything, I'm just in constant fear that I'm going to die. And I don't want to live that way. And, it took, and in actuality, it took several years off my life. I was told that I won't have many left, to put it short. Or if I ever get sick again, I might not survive it again. And I already had another thing that was going on that put me in a higher risk for stomach cancer anyway, and my immune system has been shot since I was little. Like, it's not nothing I'm stranger to being sick all the time, because literally that's been the first 10 years of my life, literally being sick all the time. So, me growing up as a teenager, I was finally free of that. I felt like I could live, but now here I am at 40, like, oh no, everything's coming back even harder, and it's just not the last 10 years this has been happening. And so it's really sitting on me heavy now, and I don't want to keep living my life in fear. So I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of leaving my children without everything that they need. Okay, that's where I'm at now. I've been like that for a while now. And since I don't have a fear of dying, uh, those things don't bother me. But what bothers me now is how this is going to affect my life when I'm here. And if it's going to cause too much turmoil, it sits really heavy on me. I'm always in a panic, like, oh, I'm not gonna get this done. I'm not gonna get things straight. I'm not gonna get my kids into a secure place where something does happen to me, they'll be okay. So that today was one of those slaps in the face of like, hurry up. And I don't want to keep living in a panic that way. And it makes me sad. It makes me upset. It makes me just so uncertain about things at this moment, and I feel like it's just weighing a little heavy on me today. Then on top of that, I found some other crazy shit out. Totally got fucking mentally played yesterday by someone that I thought really needed some help, but they did not. They was testing the fucking water, and I fell for it. So today, and that shit came to light today. I'm like, but you know what? My intuition told me that was gonna happen, but I really wanted to have so much trust in this person that they was not doing that, and that's exactly what they're doing. So now that came to light, and I'm like, okay, we're just done with that shit. I'm walking all the way from the situation. At least I hope I can. But now, with this happening, has put such a weird sense of urgency, if I'm not backtracking and like repeating myself, a sense of urgency of things I need to do, and I don't know how to do it. And it's also made me a little bit depressed now. It did, or it is at this moment. So we'll see where this goes. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying your Tuesday, because it's Taco Tuesday, and I'm making burritos, breakfast burritos on top of everything. I know we started with tacos, but that's how it ended up. So besides that, my Tuesday has been pretty great, a little bit productive. Tomorrow I'm getting ready to end a lot of things. It's like kind of like doom day for a lot of things have to end, and tomorrow is the day of ending a lot of things that's no more going to affect me in the way that they are, and I'm letting go of a lot of things tomorrow. And I have to deal with a lot of people that I'm like, oh, this is the last day, you guys. We can't, we're not going to be in union anymore. We're not going to be in this cohesiveness. We're not going to deal with this. And some things are work related, some things are personal. And at the same time, I have this unity tomorrow I have to go to too. But with all these things coming to an end and things happening today, it has me in this weird state right now, and I really don't know how to deal with anything right now, because I'm kind of just empty. Okay, and even though I'm empty, I have this overwhelming sadness at the same time, which I can't pinpoint exactly what's causing it. I don't know if more of me just kind of frustrated. No, this is definitely sadness. It's definitely sadness, and I don't like being that kind of sad, because this is like the gloom sad that you can't really get out of. It's hard to dig out of that, and it's just one of those weird ass spaces that I'm in right now, and it's concerning, of course, and it's definitely life circumstances have came to foot again, and I have this big need right now just to stop everything and just walk away. And that scares me, because I've never really had a strong desire to just stop and walk away. And then I find myself just in the last hour weighing the consequences of just walking away from everything. And that's huge for me, because I never walk away from shit. I don't. But it's not causing me anything to walk away. But mentally, I'm like, okay, wait that. You just can't walk away. Wait what you're doing. And I'm pulling out a blank on everything. Like, fuck it, let's do this. But I can't. The other half of me knows I can't. But dude, it's literally 80% of me is screaming, just walk the fuck away from all of this. Just walk away. And I don't know if it's just because I'm feeling empty, or I'm feeling nothing, or I'm just taking on someone else's energy, or I'm just broken. I'm not sure what it is yet. This is why I can't go, okay, we're gonna make a decision and walk away. Or if I'm afraid, I don't know what it is yet. So I'm gonna take the next day or two, well, not tomorrow. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta deal with it. But we'll see what happens after that, because a lot of that might change my perspective or my emotions, or how logically it is for me to walk away from everything. But you guys, this is the first time I've been to like fuck it all. And I don't know if this is a conscious fuck it all or a tired fuck it all. Like I'm just tired. And I'm always tired. And I'm always emotionally drained. And I'm always just in this weird loop of stuff. And like, even though like yesterday, I'm happy with a lot of things that have happened, but at the same time, I'm really empty still. And it's not like I'm looking for someone to fill that void, which I'm not looking for someone to fill that void, or looking for someone to be codependent on, or someone to help that. I know that's always me. It's just right now, it's just like, I don't want anything anymore. And I kind of feel like I'm saying so loud that I picked up so much energy, because this is exactly the conversation I was having with two people, but I don't know which one it was and how they felt, and I don't know if I absorbed it or not. We'll see. Let's see how things went. But I am very tired, you guys, and there's a lot of things I don't want anymore that I thought I wanted, and I feel like I'm just pushing again. Not all everything with some things. Some things are really solid. Some things I have that focus on, and I'm doing it. But then it's at the same time, I have this new found emotion or feeling or consciousness or awareness of something that I just need to fucking walk away from this shit. And I don't want to have those kind of feelings. I don't want to feel emotional about things like that, or have no emotion in it. I find myself getting more and more closed off every day though. But not closed off into the things I want, closed off into things that are happening, or lack thereof. Like it's like, okay, it's not happening, I don't give a shit. Fuck it. You know? Those things are wearing on me in a different way now. But then at the same time, I'm conscious, like, no, you can't do that. Some things I'm just like, fuck it, all done, boarded up, box it, mill it off, that kind of shit. So we'll see where that goes. I think I'm just, things just turned off in my head in the last couple of days. And the things I want are different from the things that I'm getting. And then the things that I'm getting are so far from the things that I want, is making me very uneasy and frustrated. But at the same time, these are the things that I'm manifesting. And so I'm like, well, am I manifesting this out of my subconscious, or I'm settling? You know? I don't know if that was confusing, but that was clarity for me. But I don't know if it's confusing for you guys. You guys understand what I'm saying? You know? Anyway, now that I have rambled on this rant, back to the things at hand. You guys, I have been trying to get everything together for you guys, so I can present something solid. And I'm being indecisive now. Now I'm being indecisive because I'm really not sure where I want to go. I have these two paths with this channel and my blog and my Instagrams and stuff, and I'm getting a lot of feedback. Not here though. Other places I'm getting a lot of feedback. So I don't know where I want to take everything. And this is actually becoming like my personal just put shit out there page or channel at this point. This is just how I'm feeling today and whatever advice I'm going to give you guys at this point, and how I'm making it through it. It's like the behind the scenes. This is the behind the scenes thing. I should just name this channel the behind the scenes of what happens. But I keep trying to give you guys something more positive, or just the outlook of what's going on and how someone else deals with this same kind of shit. But lately I've been really indecisive of my path or where I want to go with a lot of things, and I feel like this is one of the reasons why I feel like I just need to leave. I need to get away, I need to walk away, but I feel like, how can I just walk away from something? How can I just leave something behind? How can I just give up? And then that's like, am I giving up or am I going to find clarity in another way? Am I going to step away and see this in a new perspective? I don't know yet. So, but this the stubborn part of me is like, Keisha, never walk away from shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know. So, I don't know. But I am going to do a video like this about something that touched very, very close to home. And it had nothing to do with how I'm feeling right now. But I have to go do one more thing, and then I'm gonna come back for you guys. So there's gonna be 2 videos today. This was a rant, and then hopefully the next one will be a rant. But I'm gonna touch on some things that are a little heavy there. All right, guys. I hope you guys are staying positive, peaceful, and productive. And talk to you soon.